It always matters. What's up, guys? It is Friday, March 22nd, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 835,852. I had to say that 5 times. TikTok next block. Tomorrow we will be at 836,000, which make it 4,000 to go into the Bitcoin halving. My goodness. So guys, listen, what did I tell you yesterday about not playing the Republican and Democrat game? Remember what I told you? Cowards in Congress. That's what I'll probably call this video. And I'll get into that in a minute. Let me talk about Candace Owens real quick. So Candace Owens, you guys know what happened to her. I have never talked about Candace Owens on my channel. And let me tell you first how I feel about her. Candace Owens is probably my top 5 people on the planet outside of my family. That woman is outstanding, man. She is just, I got nothing bad to say about her. She's in my top 5 as far as like political people. She's in my top 5. Vivek Ramaswamy is my number 1 guy, but she's up there. Byron Donald's, you know, America first people, man. And people that love God and love family and are common sense, okay? Because for some reason that is lacking in our world today. So she leaves the Daily Wire, right? She either gets fired or quits or whatever it is. We don't know. But news report says she got fired. Let me give you my thoughts on that. First of all, like I said, I absolutely love Candace Owens. But we all knew this was coming, right? We knew it was coming. Thin-skinned Ben Shapiro. And let me tell you the other side. I don't dislike Ben Shapiro, but he's not one of my favorite people. He really showed his true colors after October 7th. Now, I don't blame him for that, okay? That was a horrific situation, and you really, truly know who you are when something like that happens to you, and I don't blame him for that, right? But what I do blame him for is how he basically became a dictator and almost like a thought police or a speech police for everybody who didn't agree with everything he said. And he, to me, and again, rightfully so, because he's Jewish, that he puts Israel before America. In my personal opinion, that's the way I see it. I don't dislike him for that. What I dislike him for is how he treats other people that don't agree with his stance. What's going on right now and the way they're treating people that disagree with them is just like the left does. You know what I mean? Playing the victim card, you know, because Candace Owens has been talking a lot of stuff about, you know, going back and forth with a lot of people from Israel, some rabbis, some Jewish people and stuff like that. And they're just playing the victim card. And I don't like it, man. You see, as you can see, I'm a black man. I'm not no victim, and I'll never be a victim. I can't stand people who play victim. Are some ethnic groups treated different than others? Yeah, everybody gets a little treated differently, but you are, as an individual, responsible for everything you have and you don't have. I just truly believe that. So my thoughts on her are this. I'm glad she's gone. I am so glad she's gone. What's funny is Dave Rubin was on Patrick Bet Davis show the day before, and he basically said, you know, him and Candace aren't friends anymore. I don't dislike Dave Rubin, but let's just say I don't approve of his lifestyle, if you know what I mean, right? And again, I don't got nothing against people, but I'm not with it. I'm just not with that kind of stuff, man. But I don't, you know, when the Steven Crowder thing happened with the Daily Wire, I was with the Daily Wire on that. I think Steven Crowder did wrong. I'm not a big fan of Steven Crowder. I'm not a Republican, man. You know, I do like some conservative voices, the ones that that have common sense, that love God and love America. You know, just because you say, you know, you're a conservative or you're a Republican or whatever, I don't agree with them dudes all the time. I think a lot of them are phony, and a lot of them are bought and paid for. And that gets me into this next one. So the border bill, or whatever it's called, Mike Johnson is a coward, and all those Republicans that voted for that bill are effing cowards, okay? This is what I said, and again, it's always the Freedom Caucus and Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she's not in the Freedom Caucus altogether. Now, I don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene fully. I did until I saw her with, well, two things she did. One is her and Kevin McCarthy's relationship, her unbounding, you know, what's it called? Pride to him, like her relationship with him, her staying with him, right? No matter what, she was just with him. I'm not editing this video, guys, sorry. And I don't like the way she did it, and I don't like the way she voted for some of those omnibus bills because Kevin McCarthy was with it. But now all of a sudden, she wants to act like a Freedom Caucus person, because they kicked her out of the Freedom Caucus last year. But now, you know, she's back at it, talking loud, and, you know, now she's asking, you know, they want to remove Speaker Johnson, and I don't blame her, and I'm with that. When Speaker Johnson got announced, I'm just like, what the heck? I kind of wanted, actually wanted Jim Jordan, number one, but number two, I kind of wanted Byron Donald, even though he doesn't have enough experience. I love Byron Donald, man. I love that guy. He's 100%, he has a 100% Liberty score. When you see how they vote, again, watch who pays them and donates to them, and watch how they vote. Anyways, I like Byron Donald. He's got 100% Liberty score, how he votes. But I'm going to tell you this, man. Those Republicans, we already know the Democrats are gonna vote for that bill. But that was that bill was nothing but pork and everything else, and that just shows you what these Republicans are doing. And again, it's what you call it, break. It's Easter break, and it's a Friday, and they do it at the last minute because, oh no, we don't want to shut down the government, so we got to sign it. And guess who's gonna flip the bill? Did you see all the nonsense in that bill? I mean, seriously, look it up and look at the fucking bullshit in that bill. And guess who's got to flip the bill? Us. I literally had to calm myself down before I made this video because it was so egregious what they did, man. So egregious. I might get into it more a little later in the next couple of days or something. I don't know. But I'm very upset about this, man. But again, I'm not surprised. This is what they do. This is what the Republicans do. The Republicans sit there and talk a good game and act like they're against the Democrats. And then what do? Just watch how they vote. And the Freedom Caucus, if you go and watch their press conference or whatever, and when they talk, they say, look, you know, it's we don't expect to win every single, you know, battle against the Democrats, but damn it, we're expected to fight. And the Republicans don't fight, most of them. You only got a few good ones in there in the Freedom Caucus and America First congressmen, Republicans. Because there ain't none in Congress right now for the Democrats. None. There are some America First Democrats around the country, but not in today's Congress. It's not there. So then you got Donald Trump. He I guess he sold Truth Social, and he's getting like $3 billion in 6 months, and he has enough to pay the $500 million. That, man, I should make a Rumble video about that. That is complete and utter bull. You know what they're doing to Donald Trump. I don't even know why he's paying it, to be honest. But let me. You know, this is why YouTube doesn't like me too much. But I guess he says he's got the money to pay it, and he's been getting a lot of donations. I've given him a couple of extra bucks. I usually always give him $47 because when you go to his donation page, it's always flashing 47. You know, 47 president. And when something bad happens to him, I get pissed off and I go to his page and I donate. You know what I mean? You guys got to put your money where your mouth is. I'm not telling you to donate to Trump or donate to anybody, but if you believe in somebody and you believe they work for you, then donate to them, because that's who they work for, the person or the people that donate to them. So craziness going on again. My gosh, man, I was so pissed off because I had a whole nother video I was going to talk about. I was just going to talk about some Bitcoin stuff, you know, just la-di-da-di and call it a day. But of course, man, right before Easter break, they pull this bullshit. Guys, don't get caught up in the Republicans and Democrats. On the federal level, like I said yesterday, I just said it yesterday. On the federal level, they're all the fucking same. Okay, they just want to do things a little bit different. But trust me, they when you hear the words bipartisan, let me say right now, when you hear the words bipartisan, this is what it means. You ready? Uniparty. That's all it means. When you hear the Democrats say democracy, it doesn't mean democracy. Okay, I can say another word, but it definitely doesn't mean that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, don't play the games, man. Be a high-level thinker. Do what's best for you and your family. Work your butt off. Save your money and forget all this stuff, man. Because guess what they're doing? They're debasing the currency right now. That big bill, that 1 point whatever trillion dollar bill, again, we have to pay for that through inflation. That's why they don't tax us that much, and it's the hidden tax, inflation. But the only way you're going to stop that heavy inflation when they print the money, I tell you one thing they can't print. I'll tell you one money they can't print. The best way to save, and for me, the only way to save, and that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.